I don't really want to do this right now, but I guess I have to because I'm not going to have any other opportunity to do this. Basically, long story short, I just moved away from the Birthright Alumni house to my new apartment. My new apartment is near Yerevan Station. If you don't know where that is, I'll put a map somewhere so you do. Right by the medical university. I wanted to do my first ever what's in my bag, travel, luggage, what's in my luggage thing. When I was packing from my the alumni house to my regular apartment here, I basically put everything in my luggage that I came with to Armenia from the US back into my luggage, and I kept the things that I purchased so far. And then what I purchased so far since I've been here for about 3 months in like different bags. I honestly was kind of surprised as to how I thought I accumulated way more in the last 3 months than I did. I kind of had the equivalent of like two IKEA bag fulls of, well, maybe that's kind of more than maybe one IKEA bag plus like an Acme bag. That's kind of fair. But then everything else fit in here. I was really scared I wasn't able to fit everything because I thought I got so much stuff, but it really wasn't that much. So I'm going to try to do this really quickly because I know you don't want to watch this all day. I'm going to start off with my backpack. This backpack I got secondhand. It's kind of like a hiking kind of backpack, like, or Euro traveler backpack. Oh, and funny enough, I came to Armenia in this t-shirt too, so go figure. In my little bag, my little pouch within the backpack, I have fanny pack, pair of wireless headphones, charger. I brought 3 pairs of blue light glasses to Armenia. One of them's in my office, but I brought 2 of these blue, you know those like glasses you wear for the computer for your eyes, they don't get strained. I brought 2 of those. I think they sell them here. I was afraid that they weren't going to have them, but I think they do have them in Armenia, but I brought them anyway just in case. Coin bag, IKEA, hashtag IKEA. If you want to sponsor me, let me know. A second pair of wireless headphones. The reason why I brought 2 is because I prefer these ones for running and exercising, and these ones are better for just like every day, like on the bus and stuff. And that's it for the, power bank. We got a power bank. Again, IKEA, power bank. I think everything that I own is basically either secondhand or from IKEA. And my share button. Thanks. Thank you, Elise. Some of the stuff I just threw in here, it was way more organized when I first came, but let's pretend I just got off the flight. Random papers. This, I probably shouldn't be talking about this on camera, but this is basically like a safety, like a portable safe box. Safety box? What's the word? A safe. It's a portable safe. And in here I keep all my important stuff, original and copies of like passports, social security card, my COVID vaccination card, or driver's licenses, voter registration, like all that important stuff. I keep it in my travel safe. What else? This is kind of like my go-to travel toiletry bag. I'm not going to explain what's all in here because it'll take forever, but if you're interested and want to know, is in my go-to travel toiletry, everyday necessity kind of stuff, it's in here. And I bring that everywhere, not just, when I'm moving. I bring it on my backpack everywhere I go. In my backpack, I also brought my regular toiletry stuff like deodorant, soap, whatever, all the toothbrush stuff, hair stuff, toiletries. This bag is just basically random like office supply stuff. Things are like converters, extra like USB butts. My luggage weigher. Honestly, okay, if you like to travel, or post-COVID, if you've been allowed to travel anymore, I've waited 27 years to buy one of these things, and it's probably the best investment I ever made. I remember getting stopped because of my luggage being overweight one time, and for me being overweight too. No, and it was like so embarrassing. I had to switch all this stuff in the middle of like the airport, and I think this was like $10 TJ Maxx. So worth it, so you know ahead of time that you're not gonna have to like go through that show at the airport. Converters. This is like one of those iPhone converter things. Kindle. I brought my Kindle with me. Thought I was gonna read it on the plane. I didn't. Like, who am I joking? That was not gonna happen. But I do use my Kindle a lot when I'm on the bus to work. I think that's it. Oh, that's it. Oh, what's not in here right now that would have been in here is my laptop and my laptop case, but that's, you know, already unpacked. But you can imagine what a MacBook looks like in a MacBook case. Next is my, like, this is like one of those, like, I think this is technically carry-on. It's like a medium-sized luggage with 4 wheels. These things are the best with the 4 wheels. They make it so much easier to navigate. Okay, really quick. This bag has like a lot of like random stuff. My big one, the big one. The big one is more like clothes. This is even though it's a carry-on bag, it's more like non-clothes stuff. So I'm gonna go through it like extremely quickly. Camera. I wish I didn't bring this. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have like the time of my life. I'm gonna take pictures. I just use my iPhone for all these pictures. I mean, they do have the Instax film here, so you can get them, but I wish I didn't bring it. It's heavy. I probably should have just left it at home. Shaving kit, like buzzer, like. I'm not gonna say what's in here. That's for a different video. Massage ball. This was like this is the funniest thing. There's a lot of things that I regret bringing. Like, why the f did I bring a night guard with me? Or a teeth night guard? Like, obviously they have these in this country. This is just something on my desk right before I left. Like, literally the hour before I left for my flight. I was like, maybe I'll need that. And I use this thing. Oh my God. This thing is like the best thing in the world. So I'm so glad I brought this. I've never seen one in the store. I'm sure they sell them somewhere. This is like my backup fanny pack. If my other fanny pack is not around. This is good for just like a phone and wallet. You can't put anything else in it. Hershey. I might do a whole video on like drugstores in Armenia, but basically I bought every single over-the-counter medicine I've ever used in my life, and I brought it with me. So these are all just like over-the-counter medicines. Even if I've used it once a few years ago, I still wanted to bring it just in case, because all their medicine here is basically in Russian, and trying to communicate to somebody when you don't speak the native language there, what's wrong with your body. Like, I have a hard enough time explaining what's wrong with me in English. I don't want to try to explain to a pharmacist that I have explosive diarrhea. But it's true. Like, when you go to CVS and you go to Rite Aid, you know exactly what you're looking for, where to find it. You don't talk to anybody, just get it and you check out. Here, you have to basically ask for everything. There's not a lot of times you can just pull it off the shelf for pharmaceuticals. So I'm like, I'd rather just get it ahead of time, know it's what I want, know it's what I need, and then not have to worry about the pharmacies here. Some of these are all like study material, study books for Armenian. This is new. This is not what I brought. This is from my Armenian classes here. So I brought a small dictionary, a medium-sized dictionary, my Gudapar dictionary. That's it. Okay, then it was just these three. So these three were study material. I'm glad I brought my small one. I'm kind of glad I brought my medium one. This is like almost like this is a Western Armenian, like almost like a children's bararan, but like honestly, I use it a lot. My Gudapar, I haven't had time to do, I haven't studied, like looked in this for a while, because I haven't had enough time, and I've been so tired. Maybe when I have more free time, I'll look more into my Gudapar, Bararan, but like for right now, I'm just sticking to the normal ones. So now we're doing like the small pockets of the thing. I'm so stupid. I thought I forgot my this like pillow thing you use for the plane. It was in the wrong pocket that I thought it was in. So for 20 hours I was without a pillow. But what are you gonna do? Index cards. Okay, you're probably thinking I'm a psycho for bringing 500 index cards with me, but they don't sell. I've never been able to find index cards in Armenia before. They have like post-it notes, they have the sticky notes, and they have memo pads, just a piece of paper. But what I tried to explain to somebody here once, I'm looking for index cards, like with the lines, and it's like thick cardstock, they had no idea what I was talking about. So if I'm going to be studying more Armenian, like, I need index cards, so I bought a ton before I left, so I brought index cards. I mean, yeah, I still use Quizlet and all that stuff, but like, come on, everybody wants a little bit of index card action. Again, another little toiletry bag with like over-the-counter stuff, some more just random like CVS stuff. This is like I brought very few sentimental things with me. One of them that I did want to bring with me that I had room for is this little like jar. My friend Denise made this for me on my like 25th birthday or something like that, 24th or 25th. And each little pill has a little message. And whenever I'm having like a bad day, I just open one up, read the message, and it's just kind of like a nice little pick me up. I've only had to resort to these a few times, but well worth it. So Denise, if you're watching, thank you. But I didn't have a lot of room. I was right up to the maximum weight limits, but I had enough room for like a couple of little memorabilia from home. That's it for the medium sized bag. Now we're gonna do more like the fun stuff, the clothes, because you know,
fashionista.
Oh. So there's like a couple of pockets in here, and then most of it. Can you see this? Holy, this is so much stuff. Okay, and guys, if you're not using packing pods, what's wrong with you? It's 2021. Get with it. This one is mostly shirts, and one of the best decisions that I made is that I only brought. I feel like this is like a mink, like a mink shawl. I'm like,
take me to the opera, boys.
I intentionally brought a lot of winter clothes and almost no shirts. The reason, even though I came in the middle of summer and it was 100 degrees, I remember when I was first here, winter clothes, were either extremely expensive or terrible quality. One time I found, finally, after searching for a winter jacket when I was here last time, I finally found one that I could afford and didn't look that ugly. That thing barely lasted 2 months. Like, the seams started popping off. Like, it started ripping on the like, it was not, like, a good quality. And it was not that cheap either. So I was like, what? This is not good. Whatever. So this pod has about 1, 2, 3 shirts and, like, 2 tank tops. So that's this pod. Like, we have 3 shirts, 2 tank tops. This one's all boxers. These are all boxer briefs. There's a very specific type of boxer briefs that I like. So I didn't want to. Let's just say I've seen the type of underwear guys wear here, and it's not really my thing. So there's a very specific type of. I'll probably put a picture of something of the type I'm talking about. Oh no, I'm running out of battery. All right, I'm running out of battery, so I'm gonna do this quick. So boxers. This is all socks. This is all socks in here. This is a mixture of a pair of shorts and like random long socks. These are all pants. I brought 1 pair of joggers, 2 pairs or 3 pairs of running pants, like those lining, those liner. They're kind of like man jeggings, not jeggings. What am I saying? What are the like yoga pants? What are they called? Spandex? They're like man spandex, man pants, man yoga pants. Yoga man yoga pants, 1 jogger, 3 man yoga pants, and I brought 1 pair of khakis and 2 pairs of jeans, a black pair and a blue pair. What is this? Oh, this is a pair of jeans. So this is okay. I don't know what happened to the video when I first originally filmed it. It got cut off or something. The part that I talked about the shoes didn't make it, so I'm going to show you the shoes that I brought to Armenia now. Okay, so these are the shoes that I brought to Armenia. The 2 most casual shoes that I wear the most frequent are my Vans and my pair of running shoes, Adidas. My Vans I like to wear for like short walks around, but if I'm going to be walking significant distances, which happens a lot in the city, I usually wear my Adidas, and I also use these Adidas for running. Like I said, I came in the middle of the summer, but I wanted to make sure I brought winter shoes. So these are my Docs. They're not completely waterproof, but they're pretty water resistant. So these are my Docs. I got those secondhand, and they do a pretty good job in the winter. These are my Timberlands. They're like hiking version of Timberlands, and those are pretty good for the winter too. They have really good grip for snow. These are like rain boots, kind of. They're like fake Chelsea rain boots. I got them from Amazon. Maybe I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in them. But these are really cool. I've only ever used them a few times, but they're really good for the rain because this entire part is just completely rubber. So, and they're not like those like ugly kind of rubber boots you might get from like a Walmart. So I brought these also in case once it starts to rain. These shoes I wear the least. These are my like, I guess, nicer dress shoes. I thought I was going to be wearing them more to the office and stuff. They're not that nice. I got these from like, I think Target or something. But if out of all these shoes, I'll probably be wearing these the least.
If I was over the weight limit, I would have probably kept these at home, but I had an extra pound or two that I could add to my luggage, so I decided to bring these because the shoe quality in Armenia, it's not that good. So if you're able to find cool looking shoes, they're either super expensive or decent quality, or if they're somewhat affordable, they're terrible quality. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna bring the ones that I know that are okay for me that I already have. So yeah, these are the shoes. Okay, and I also realized the part where I talked about the jackets got cut off. So I'm going to quickly explain these jackets that I brought with me too. I just rolled them up because I knew I wasn't going to be using them for a long time since I came in the summer. But basically, I brought two of these like Under Armour types of material. Like they're like long sleeve running kind of shirts with that Under Armour material. I got this one from my last job at Temple. Go Owls. This is a windbreaker. This one's going to be really good for the fall. This is a jean jacket. I'm going to try to use this as much as I can. Jean jacket, just a regular, kind of like a winter coat, kind of like a really heavy windbreaker winter coat-ish with the hood, and like a bomber jacket. It's kind of like half puffer jacket, kind of half bomber jacket, but these are the jackets that I brought. I intentionally tried to bring things that were layerable because the temperature dramatically changes during the day here. So in the very early morning, it's super cold. By noon, it can be pretty warm, and then by night, it also gets super cold. So layering is super important. So that's why I kind of brought these types instead of one. So instead of just bringing one really thick, heavy winter coat, I wanted to bring things that I could layer with. So these are the kind of more wintry clothes jackets that I brought. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but I was just talking about the few things that I brought that I didn't really need, or I wish I didn't bring. Okay, all right, back to the night guard. Why did I bring this? But other than that, my Instax camera, probably not necessary. I probably shouldn't have brought that. And then also my Good Empire dictionary. I don't know where it is, right here. But besides those, I'm really happy with everything else I brought. The biggest difference from the first time that I came to now, the biggest change that I made was focusing more on winter clothes, even though it's coming in the middle of the summer. Like just keeping it in my luggage or keeping it in my closet for like 4 or 5 months. It's gonna be worth it just to have instead of buying all this stuff here. And then also things like over-the-counter medicine. Just knowing that I have these over-the-counter medicines make me feel so much better, because if I just feel like disgusting one day or I feel sick one day. All right, guys, I'm sorry about all these random cuts. I don't know what happened to the original video, but basically, thank you for watching this like luggage unboxing, unpacking video. If you have any questions about what you're thinking about bringing here, for whether you're coming as a vacation to Yerevan, Armenia, or if you are going to be moving here and you're not sure if something's available, you can write it down in the comments, and I'll try to answer if I think or if I know if something's available or how expensive they are. There are so many factors to this. So, for example, things that were not available 5-6 years ago, you can find now, or for example, things that I can't find now may be available in the future. Also, things like sanctions, tariffs, inflation, the price of things can go up or down. So something that might be expensive now for me might be cheaper in the future. So it all is really relevant and depends. But if you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks.